I have loads of questions about this film. I can't wait to talk about it, but I do want to ask about the specific photograph, which we have you to thank for.
Oh, yes.
This is one of the best things on the internet.
Yes.
Maybe the world. Talk to me about this day and how it felt.
It was cold.
It was cold.
We were in a carriage for hours and we were going around a Boston park, and we were in this, it took really a long while for the carriages to be reset because we were obviously working with horses and they were real, carriages, and we'd been resetting and then going and resetting, going, and we'd been in this carriage for probably like 2-3 hours. And Timmy, did you find the video?
Somebody put it online, yeah.
Did you just have French fries?
I did not, but I smell that as well.
Can you get me some?
And then she
like willed it into existence.
Of course.
She could do that.
Yeah, she's basically
People think
a
she's an
goddess.
incredible actress, but she's actually a goddess.
Do anything.
Yeah, telepathically.
I want to be an artist in Rome and be the best painter in the world.
That's what you want too, isn't it, Joe? To be a famous writer?
Yes, but it sounds so crass when she says it.
I am going to get onto the film, I promise you, but...
It's all right. This is the film.
This is the film, right? This is the film. But you are having an amazing year. I mean, you both are, but what a year you're having.
Thank you.
I think this, to me, may be the summation of how great your year is this little meme that went round, and it says, Pew Pew Pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's good. That's good.
So basically, a couple of years ago, someone was being really smart with me on Twitter, being like, how do you even pronounce Pew? And I then did like this little tweet, which was like you're in a gun fight off and you whip out your gun and you go pew, 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 pew. And then that's when it kind of started. And then when the trailer dropped for Black Widow, I saw so many of those memes with my name coming out of the gun.
As you do.
Great.
Good old internet.
Yeah.
I would also like to ask you.
Internet.
Good old internet. Greta was saying that she encouraged you guys to kind of make friends and kind of get to know each other properly, right? So you have to go off and kind of stay away from her and make your own fun, right? What did you learn about each other when you were bonding over that rehearsal period?
I tell you what we did do one evening. We went to go and watch A Star Is Born all together.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
And everyone was probably like 1 week into, I was 1 week into knowing people, and we were taking up 2 rows in this little theater in outskirts of Boston watching A Star Is Born. And we were all sat watching and just like weeping from our faces. And I remember turning to all of these beautiful costume ladies that I didn't properly know yet. And we all had the puffiest and snottiest faces. And in that moment, I was like, we've bonded. We've all
Friends
bonded.
now.
Yes.
Friends now. Speaking of friends, I'm so grateful this movie exists because it cancels out the current generation knowing Little Women from when Joey reads it.
Yeah, true, exactly.
I will read The Shining, and you will read Little Women.
All right, you got it.
All right?
And I'm like, oh no, people only know it through that.
Yeah.
Get the movie in the cinema. Watch the film. Oh, much better.
These Little Women. Wow.
They should play that scene before the screening happens, whenever you go to the theater.
No poor Eliza.
So true, so true.
Beth dies.
I'd like to ask you about what audiences have been saying to you, because it's been screening at a few places just now.
Well, I believe we have some power over who we love. It isn't something that just happens to a person.
I think the poets might disagree.
Well, I'm not a poet. I'm just a woman.
I mean, I've seen quite a few emotionally wrecked people.
Yeah.
Have you been getting like blubbering people walking up saying, thank you?
We actually had a family and friends screening last night, and all of my like friends that have been so supportive throughout the years all came, so it was really lovely to give it to them. And they all came out, boys and girls, all came out like, what did you do? So that was really wonderful. And they all could not believe that Beth dies, even though they've all read it.
Spoiler.
No, but it's true. It's one of those known things. And you're so in the movie, you go, oh yeah, you're getting really sick.
Yeah. But Eliza is so beautiful. Every single nuance that she gives, your heart breaks every time she gets weaker. And she's just such an amazing actress.
Incredible. Have you heard the story that apparently Greta picked Florence by just seeing a photograph of her?
Yeah, I've heard that. I didn't know it was cast off that, but I know the story that Greta saw the picture from. It was just like, yeah.
I've been trying to figure out which headshot that was and if I look like Amy. Yeah, like super fussy.
Yeah.
You went, oh my God, never let anyone else see that photo again.
Ever again.
Typecast.
It worked great this time,
Yeah.
not next. So thank you guys.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast Screen Time on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.